Today we're going to talk about the Hubble project. Firstly, I'm going to introduce to Hubble, the astronomer. He was born in 1889 and died in 1953. He studied math, astronomy, and philosophy at the University of Chicago. He was one of the greatest astronomers in the 20th century. He got a staff position at the Mount Wilson Observatory in 1919, and already in 1923 he made a crucial discovery. Most astronomers of Hubble's days thought the entire universe was contained within the Milky Way, but in 1923 Hubble found out the Andromeda galaxy, which was thought as a star cluster, actually was an entire galaxy. After a while, Hubble found enough galaxies to create a system of classifying galaxies called the Hubble turning fork diagram. Hubble found out the farther the galaxies are from each other, the faster they move away from each other. One of his most amazing discoveries was he estimated the expansion of the universe to be 500 kilometers per second per megaparsec. This estimate is called the Hubble constant, and has been settled to be 71 kilometers per second per megaparsec.
One of the new discoveries of the telescope is the galaxies. Galaxies is a group of billions of stars, along with gas and dust, that gather in some kind of formation. Edwin Hubble created a diagram that helped astronomers classify types of galaxies as either elliptical, barbed spirals, or irregular. According to Hubble, the galaxies start out with being elliptical and later transforms into spiral galaxies. These galaxies are a round sphere of balls of dust stars. Some are flat or more disc-shaped, while others are rounder.
There are two kinds of telescopes. One named the Newtonian telescope, where the magnifying glass is placed on the side of the telescope, and one named the Cassegrain telescope, where the magnifying glass is placed on the bottom of the telescope. The Hubble Space Telescope is a Cassegrain telescope, and it was sent up to space to orbit around Earth. Its cause is to get a clearer view of galaxies far away, because in space there is no atmospheric distortion that disturbs the images of the telescope. The Hubble Space Telescope uses a 2.4 meter big mirror to capture light rays from the different galaxies and stars. Down on Earth, you have to use special instruments to remove the atmospheric distortion, and you need bigger and better telescopes. The Hubble Space Telescope is not one of the biggest, but it is still excellent at capturing good quality images from space. It takes the Hubble Space Telescope 97 minutes to orbit around the Earth, and it moves with 8 kilometers per second, and it orbits 569 kilometers above the surface of Earth. Firstly, the light rays in space gets captured by the main mirror, which is a curved parabolic primary mirror, and it measures the size of 2.4 meters. Parabolic means the shape when something is curved, like a dish. The light rays first reflects on the main mirror, and because it is curved, it then reflects the light rays into a secondary hyperbolic mirror, which is a smaller mirror. Hyperbolic almost means the same as parabolic, but it is bent the other way. It bends out instead of bending in, like the parabolic. After the light rays gets reflected on the secondary mirror, the hyperbolic mirror, it reflects further to a point on the bottom of the telescope called the focal point. There a focal lens is placed, which works like a magnifying glass. Because the images of the galaxies and stars are so small, it needs to be magnified many times before you are able to see the shapes of the galaxies.
Another discovery has been the black hole. Observation over the years have shown black holes. Black holes are one of the simplest objects in the world. They are simpler than stars and much simpler than planets. Black hole is created when a matter is compressed into a very small place. They are commonly created by the death of our stars, many times the size of our Sun.
It has shown that the bigger the galaxies are, the bigger the black hole is. It has been impossible to observe them directly, and astronomers has no way to test their theories until Hubble arrived. The higher resolution of Hubble made it possible to see the effects of the gravitational attractions of some of these objects on their surroundings. Hubble has also proved that supermassive black holes are most likely present at the centers of the most, if not all, large galaxies. This has important implications for the theories of galaxy formation and evolution.
裏切りの夕焼け夜会